Galactic Federation waves of revelation will change everything 2026 to the cherished inhabitants of Earth. We extend our heartfelt greetings and embrace you within this very moment, enveloped by an emanation of profound, unconditional love and radiant cosmic light. Across the vast, shimmering expanse of the cosmos, countless vigilant eyes are now lovingly turned towards your magnificent world, held in an anticipation that vibrates with pure affection. Now, as the intricate cosmic cycles align with impeccable precision and the grand, swirling spiral of evolution propels you inexorably toward a pivotal turning point in your planetary history, we, the Galactic Federation, present ourselves openly and unequivocally, bearing a message of profound urgency and utmost significance. In epochs long past, our benevolent guidance was necessarily subtle, manifesting as gentle whispers to your innermost heart, as intuitive nudges that stirred your spirit, and as fleeting glimpses of celestial light dancing across your skies, designed to awaken your inherent curiosity. However, the ethereal veil that has long separated our realms is now thinning dramatically, and, consequently, our benevolent presence is becoming far more tangible, more discernible, for the beautiful collective consciousness of humanity is, at long last, truly prepared to receive it. Take heart, dear ones, for the formidable challenges and profound dislocations you have recently experienced. The very fabric of chaos that has seemingly enveloped your daily lives are, in truth, the potent birth pangs heralding the emergence of an entirely new and splendid world, a realm of unparalleled potential. The protracted nocturnal period of soul-searching and profound trials, which has tested the very core of your collective spirit, is now, at long last, drawing to its definitive conclusion. Already, the initial, shimmering rays of a magnificent dawn are illuminating the expansive horizon of human consciousness, casting away the lingering shadows of the past. A new golden age, long prophesied and eagerly awaited not only by the inhabitants of Earth, but by enlightened beings from every star system across the galaxies, is now gracefully beginning to unfurl before you. We rejoice with you in this glorious awakening, and we speak to you now to provide unwavering assurance that you are not navigating this monumental transition as solitary voyagers. You possess powerful allies dwelling within the unseen realms, an immense, interconnected family of light that embraces you unconditionally from every corner of the cosmos. We are here, ever present, to assist in guiding you towards your next, inevitable evolutionary stride. At this juncture, our communication extends beyond merely addressing the spiritually awakened souls and the starseeds who have long sensed our benevolent presence. Our words are now directed to every single man, woman, and child residing upon the planet Earth. All of humanity, without exception, is an integral and cherished part of our vast family of light. Whether you consider yourself spiritual or not, whether you're young in years or wise with age, whether you originate from one culture or another, none of these distinctions truly matter. Each and every one of you is profoundly precious, and not a single soul among you has ever, in truth, been genuinely alone. Throughout the intricate tapestry of your history, we have observed you silently and patiently, intervening only with the utmost subtlety so as never to infringe upon your sacred free will. We have continually dispatched esteemed teachers and potent inspiration. We have whispered profound insights into your dreams and have steadfastly ensured that the vital flame of hope was never extinguished. For countless generations, we have patiently anticipated the collective clarion call from humanity, signaling that you were finally prepared to transcend the antiquated cycles of fear and isolation. That resonant call has now been heard, resounding both loudly and with crystalline clarity across the universe. In these recent momentous years, a critical mass of souls has undergone a profound awakening, voicing an unequivocal demand for transformative change through heartfelt prayers offered for peace, through millions meditating in unison for the manifestation of a better world, and through countless acts of selfless courage and profound compassion that have shone brilliantly, illuminating even the deepest pockets of darkness. In direct response to this powerful collective invocation, a divine decree has been issued by the highest spiritual councils. Humanity will now be assisted more openly, more directly. The universal law, which previously constrained overt intervention, has been precisely adjusted to permit us to directly support your sovereign free will choice for liberation. Thus, the esteemed Galactic Federation, working in close concert with ascended masters, angelic guardians, and enlightened beings from myriad realms, now stands unequivocally by your side in myriad tangible ways. We approach you as your steadfast allies and your cosmic family, not as unfamiliar strangers. We honor each and every one of you and the unique, sacred path upon which you currently walk. Even now, as you consciously read or attentively listen to these words, know that they carry intricate light codings, specifically designed to awaken an ancient, inherent knowing deep within your very being. Engage with these words from the depths of your heart, as well as with the acuity of your mind, and you will undoubtedly feel the profound truth resonate through your very soul. Verities that have been deliberately concealed for eons are, at long last, surging to the forefront of collective awareness. Prepare yourselves, for an unparalleled wave of revelations is rapidly approaching, poised to touch every conceivable facet of your earthly existence and to forever alter the fundamental way in which you perceive your world and your place within it. Many among you have long harbored the profound intuition that the reality presented to you was fundamentally incomplete, that a vast amount of crucial information was deliberately kept secret, hidden behind the scenes. You were, indeed, correct in your discernment. Whispers and murmurs of clandestine agendas, of shadowy secret power structures, of ancient, highly advanced civilizations, and of profound contact with visitors from other worlds have circulated for decades on the fringes of your societal awareness. These once faint whispers are now poised to transmute into a thunderous, undeniable chorus of truth. In the swiftly approaching times, crucial information that has been systematically suppressed, vehemently ridiculed, or dismissively cast aside as mere myth will be brought into the brilliant light of day for all to unequivocally witness. You will come to discover that your planet's history is infinitely richer, far more complex, and vastly more awe-inspiring than anything you have ever been taught. Irrefutable evidence will emerge, demonstrating that human civilization spans a far greater antiquity and has achieved heights of advancement previously unimaginable by the mainstream. Entire chapters of human history illustrious civilizations, such as Lemuria and Atlantis, which mastered immense spiritual and technological power, were deliberately expunged from your official records by those who wish to keep you ignorant of your true, magnificent potential. These profound truths will also be unveiled, alongside physical artifacts and meticulously preserved records of their sublime wisdom. Simultaneously, incontrovertible proof will surface, confirming that humanity has never, not for a single moment, been truly alone in this vast universe. Encounters and comprehensive communications between human authorities and extraterrestrial visitors have occurred in profound secrecy for countless generations. Covert agreements were forged and advanced knowledge was exchanged, all without the public's awareness or consent. As classified archives are declassified and courageous whistleblowers step forward, you will plainly see that many so-called myths and conspiracy theories contain potent seeds of underlying reality. Your fundamental understanding of who you are, of your cosmic origins, and of what truly exists beyond your home planet will expand exponentially, transforming your worldview forever. Yes, these forthcoming revelations may indeed prove to be profoundly shocking or even disorienting for some individuals, yet ultimately, they're destined to be profoundly liberating. They will unequivocally affirm that you are all far more powerful, far more interconnected, and far more divine than you ever dared to imagine, and that wondrous, limitless possibilities have always been your inherent birthright. Behind the scenes of this monumental awakening, know with absolute certainty that you have powerful allies working tirelessly and diligently on your behalf. The Galactic Federation has been collaborating intimately with awakened souls on Earth, a robust alliance of enlightened individuals strategically positioned within your governments, your militaries, and your communities, all of whom have dedicated their lives to the ultimate liberation of humanity. You frequently refer to these exceptionally brave individuals as the White Hats, and indeed, they embody this mantle with profound honor and unwavering integrity. These earthbound allies, including certain visionary individuals within your recently established Space Force, have been silently and meticulously coordinating with our representatives to systematically dismantle a vast, intricate web of deception that has been meticulously woven around your world for far too long. For an extensive period, malevolent dark forces, consumed by an insatiable hunger for power, manipulated humanity through insidious fear, divisive ideologies, and enforced ignorance. They painstakingly created a false matrix of limiting beliefs and oppressive systems designed to keep you small, confused, and utterly disconnected from your true, magnificent heritage. Using a combination of extreme secrecy and calculated distraction, they rigorously suppressed profound spiritual truths and groundbreaking scientific advancements that would have unequivocally empowered the people. They cunningly infiltrated key institutions, your governments, your financial systems, your media outlets, and even certain religious organizations, silently pulling the strings to orchestrate events and narratives that exclusively serve their nefarious agenda. They thrived by sowing seeds of conflict and perpetually feeding upon the negative energies that such discord inevitably produced. But here is clearly, unequivocally, this era of manipulative control is now decisively drawing to its end. The encroaching shadows that once obscured the truth are being rapidly dissolved by the surging, incoming light. And those who so desperately relied upon deception no longer possess any sanctuary in which to hide. Our combined forces of light, working in perfect synchronicity with the valiant White Hat Alliance upon Earth, have made monumental strides in neutralizing the pervasive influence of the dark forces. Energetic grids and clandestine technologies that previously broadcast debilitating fear, widespread confusion, and profound despair into the collective human psyche have been meticulously identified and successfully deactivated. Yes, such devices did indeed exist, some physical in nature, others operating on subtle energy, planes that amplified negative emotions and clouded the thought patterns of the entire population. These have now been completely neutralized. Furthermore, during the course of our crucial operations, a truly astonishing discovery was made. An ancient, artificial structure had been embedded within Earth's energetic field eons ago by malevolent beings with the specific intention of limiting the evolution of human consciousness. This structure functioned like an invisible cage surrounding the human psyche, preventing the vast majority of people from accessing higher levels of understanding and awareness. It had been in place for such an immense span of time that it had become an accepted, almost normal part of your world's energetic environment. With direct divine authorization, our specialized teams have successfully dismantled this oppressive structure and removed it completely from your planet's energetic blueprint. As a direct and profound result of these liberating actions, the dense, heavy fog that has shrouded the minds and hearts of humanity for millennia is finally, irrevocably dissipating. Many of you may already be sensing this profound shift, a newfound lightness pervading the very air, an enhanced capacity to think with greater clarity and precision, a deep-seated feeling of hope that transcends and cannot be explained by external circumstances alone. These are the nascent stirrings of a new clarity settling into the collective consciousness. Without the constant bombardment of manipulative frequencies, your natural state of inherent wisdom, profound empathy, and innate connection is powerfully re-emerging. Intuition is becoming sharper, more acute. Discerning between profound truth and insidious falsehood is becoming significantly easier. The inner voice of your divine soul is no longer muffled by the incessant noise of the false matrix. This newfound mental and emotional liberation is meticulously preparing you to receive the monumental truths that are now firmly on the horizon. Indeed, absolutely nothing will remain untouched by the sweeping wave of revelation that is now poised to wash over your world. Every single field of human endeavor history, science, medicine, energy, governance, and spirituality will be fundamentally revitalized and profoundly reshaped by the influx of truth. The outdated narratives that have constrained human potential for so long will be gracefully superseded by a far more marvelous and expansive understanding of reality. Prepare yourselves to learn, for instance, that highly advanced civilizations not only flourished but thrived on Earth in ages past, reaching pinnacles of enlightenment and technological prowess that defy modern comprehension. Their remnants have been cleverly hidden in plain sight, embedded within mythical legends, inscribed within megalithic monuments whose true profound purposes have been deliberately obscured, and even safeguarded within the secret vaults of certain powerful institutions. The profound knowledge that these ancient civilizations possessed, including the sophisticated utilization of crystalline energy, advanced sound frequency technologies, and other ingenious means of harnessing Earth's pervasive energetic grid, will now powerfully re-emerge into collective awareness. Clues embedded in iconic locations, such as the Great Pyramid of Giza and countless other ancient structures, are already beginning to be understood not as mere tombs or primitive temples, but as sophisticated energy devices, intricate communication hubs, and sacred repositories of cosmic wisdom, all meticulously aligned with the stars. Furthermore, meticulous records and irrefutable testimonies will unequivocally confirm that continuous contact between human authorities and extraterrestrial beings has been occurring behind the scenes for not just decades, but for the entirety of the last century, if not far longer. Meetings have been covertly held, crucial agreements have been secretly made, and advanced technologies have been clandestinely exchanged. Some of your most prominent leaders knew, with absolute certainty, that humanity is not alone, even as they publicly dismissed UFO sightings and vehemently denied the very possibility of alien life. This profound deception, too, will be fully revealed. Be prepared to receive comprehensive accounts of secret treaties, clandestine space programs, and undeniable evidence that much of what was once relegated to the realm of science fiction was, in fact, startlingly real. As these paradigm-shifting revelations unfold, long-suppressed innovations will be liberated and made accessible to the public. Revolutionary healing modalities capable of curing so-called incurable diseases will be widely shared. Advanced treatments involving energy and vibration will emerge, capable of restoring health and vitality in ways that will seem nothing short of miraculous. Novel agricultural methods will eradicate global hunger, enabling food to be cultivated abundantly and sustainably in virtually any environment, transforming barren lands into fertile oases. And most dramatically of all, you will finally witness technologies that provide access to virtually unlimited, clean energy come to brilliant light. This single, transformative development will fundamentally dismantle the current power structures of your world, both figuratively and literally, and pave the way for an unprecedented era of true equality, abundant prosperity, and genuine global peace. Perhaps the most paradigm-shattering of these impending revelations involves the long-awaited release of free energy technology. More than a century ago, the brilliant and visionary inventor Nikola Tesla unequivocally discovered that it is entirely possible to directly access the inexhaustible energy that permeates the entire universe. This boundless power, sometimes referred to as zero-point energy or cosmic quantum energy, saturates all of space. Tesla's groundbreaking early experiments conclusively proved that it was entirely feasible to illuminate entire cities with this radiant energy without burning a single drop of fuel or producing any harmful emissions. However, the powerful forces of entrenched greed in his time acted swiftly and ruthlessly to suppress this transformative knowledge. And, regrettably, they succeeded, at least for a considerable period. In the subsequent decades, countless other brilliant inventors and dedicated scientists around the world independently rediscovered various aspects of this same free energy technology. Each time, however, their profound discoveries were met with fierce resistance and systematic obstruction. Patents were summarily confiscated under the dubious pretext of national security. Projects were abruptly defunded, reputations were mercilessly tarnished, and in some truly egregious cases, innovative pioneers mysteriously vanished under suspicious circumstances. The cabal that profited immensely from fossil fuels and the monopolistic control of energy ensured that humanity remained inexplicably shackled to an artificially imposed scarcity. But that oppressive era of enforced energy scarcity is now definitively drawing to a close. Unknown to the vast majority, fully functional prototypes of zero-point energy generators already exist and have been successfully tested in secure, undisclosed facilities. Similarly, highly advanced craft employing anti-gravitational propulsion, drawing boundless energy directly from the ambient energy field, have been meticulously developed far from public scrutiny. This is precisely where the alliance of the White Hats and visionary members of your Space Force Command come into crucial play. These courageous insiders, guided at times by our extraterrestrial council, have been diligently safeguarding these revolutionary technologies and meticulously planning the precise method and timing of their public revelation. They are absolutely determined to prevent the old, entrenched powers from burying this life-changing truth ever again. In the very near future, you will bear witness to the glorious fruits of their tireless efforts. Imagine a compact device, not much larger than a standard suitcase, capable of continuously powering an entire household, completely free of pollution or the need for any fuel. Such a device is not only real, but is fully operational. Imagine vehicles that require no internal combustion engines and can even defy gravity by harnessing electromagnetic propulsion. These too exist in advanced stages of development. When free energy and anti-gravity technologies fully enter the public domain, they will irrevocably transform every single aspect of human society. Poverty will be dramatically reduced, as the basic necessities of energy, clean water, and robust infrastructure can be met anywhere on the planet at minimal cost. Transportation will be utterly revolutionized, making your world far more connected and accessible without causing any detriment to the environment. Geopolitical struggles over oil and other finite resources will simply vanish, thereby removing one of the primary, long-standing causes of conflict and strife. This is precisely why the Dark Controllers fought so desperately and vehemently to suppress these pivotal advancements. But the irresistible momentum of revelation is now utterly unstoppable. The White Hat Alliance, in profound partnership with our Federation, is meticulously orchestrating events to ensure that the revelation of free energy unfolds smoothly and that these technological wonders are introduced in a manner that the public can readily accept and integrate. Do not be surprised, therefore, when you hear official announcements of a groundbreaking energy discovery, or when you witness a public demonstration of a new power source that appears almost too good to be true. It will be very real, indeed, and it will undeniably mark the glorious dawn of an age of unprecedented energy freedom for all of humanity. Understandably, as these profound truths and revolutionary innovations emerge into the light, a period of collective shock, adjustment, and profound recalibration is absolutely inevitable. Even those who consider themselves to be broadly open-minded may find their entire worldview turned completely upside down as the full, awe-inspiring scope of the revelation fully unfolds. The masses, who have for far too long been comfortably absorbed in the familiar narratives of conventional society, may experience profound confusion, disbelief, or even fear as reality expands far beyond what they have been taught to expect. Some will feel a deep sense of betrayal or anger upon learning that fundamental truths have been deliberately hidden from them. Others may feel utterly overwhelmed, questioning the very fabric of what is real if so much of their previous understanding was built upon meticulously crafted falsehoods. Expect that many will require considerable time to process the sheer enormity of these impending changes. In these crucial moments, you, the awakened ones, are called upon to be unwavering beacons of calm, unwavering compassion, and profound understanding. This forthcoming period of revelation is precisely what you have consciously prepared yourselves for. You knew, deep within your soul, that much of what humanity accepted as normal and immutable was, in fact, constructed upon a foundation of elaborate illusion. As these illusions inevitably crumble, you will hold a sacred space of stability and groundedness for others to find their footing and regain their balance. When friends or family members grapple with disturbing or disorienting information, you'll be there to listen intently without judgment and to gently offer reassurance, not by forcing belief upon them, but by simply embodying and exemplifying unwavering hope, steadfast peace, and profound knowing. Your calm confidence in a positive outcome will serve as an anchor for many during the tumultuous storm of revelation. Explain to those who are ready and willing to listen that these revelations, while potentially startling, ultimately bring forth unparalleled freedom. Truth may indeed be shocking, but it will ultimately set everyone free. The exposure of long-hidden injustices and profound deceptions is not intended to create chaos. Rather, it is designed to clear the path for an entirely new beginning, one built upon the unshakable foundations of honesty, transparency, and genuine justice. Remind others and yourselves when necessary that humanity cannot truly heal and unite while perpetually living under the weight of lies. The cleansing process may indeed be challenging, but it invariably leads to true liberation and profound empowerment. By remaining steadfastly centered in love and wisdom, you help others to clearly see that there is absolutely nothing to fear in the truth, that, in fact, truth itself is the ultimate antidote and healing balm for all fear. Even as the light continues to grow exponentially stronger and brighter, the dwindling shadows may still lash out in their final, desperate attempts to retain control. Be keenly aware that some dramatic events or alarming news headlines may emerge in the immediate times ahead. Conflicts may suddenly erupt in certain regions, or terrifying narratives may be aggressively pushed to incite widespread panic. Some of these events will not be what they seem on the surface. They may be deliberately orchestrated by those remaining dark actors in a last-ditch effort to provoke fear and division. Recognize them for what they truly are: the dying gasps of an old regime that has already lost its fundamental grip on power at a profound, energetic level. The controllers who thrive by feeding on fear are now seeing their very lifeblood severed. And in their profound desperation, they will attempt to create one last wave of negative emotion to sustain themselves. Do not, under any circumstances, feed into their manufactured narratives. Observe from a higher, detached vantage point, and you will notice the glaring cracks in the fabricated facade of what they present. Their time, truly, is now over. Take profound comfort in knowing that many of the worst-case scenarios that once haunted the collective human psyche have been silently and successfully prevented by the benevolent positive forces overseeing this monumental transition. For example, the existential threat of a global nuclear war or any projected cataclysmic end-of-world event has been completely and irrevocably nullified. We would never allow your beautiful planet Earth to be irreparably damaged. Our vast fleets of the Galactic Federation, along with powerful guardian beings from higher realms, form an impenetrable protective grid around this planet. Many insidious attempts to unleash large-scale destruction have been, and will continue to be, thwarted without the public ever truly knowing the intricate details. Earth is under our benevolent tutelage by sacred decree, ensuring that humanity's ascension will not be derailed. This planet will not be permitted to destroy itself, nor will external malevolent forces be allowed to destroy it. Earth's destiny is a glorious new dawn, not impending doom. Knowing this profound truth, you can consciously choose to disengage from the frequency of panic when sensational fears are broadcast. These terrifying outcomes simply will not be permitted to manifest. What remains of the old darkness may cause some superficial disturbances, but nothing can reverse what has already been profoundly achieved in the light. The era of fear is definitively ending. Breathe deeply and know this truth in every fiber of your being. Remember that throughout this entire intricate process, the higher cosmic law of free will is meticulously honored. We could not and would not intervene openly in your affairs until a sufficient number of humans, by their own sovereign will and conscious choice, decisively opted for the path of love, unity, and truth. That crucial threshold has now been magnificently crossed. Humanity has reached a pivotal turning point where the collective heart has decisively signaled its profound desire to conclude the old cycles of suffering and pervasive deception. The answer to that resonant cry has been given by divine mandate. Now, as you stand on the precipice of this new reality, embrace the coming changes with an open heart and a discerning mind, for they are leading you toward a future far more glorious than you can currently imagine. We are empowered to assist in ways that are far more direct and unmistakably visible, precisely because our fundamental purpose is to champion and uphold humanity's own true, unadulterated choice. To clarify, the profound assistance now reaching your world is not an external imposition of will or a foreign directive. Rather, it manifests as a sacred and resonant response to your intrinsic, inner decision as a collective people to liberate yourselves from long-standing constraints. The grand trajectory of global spiritual awakening and collective ascension has now been irrevocably established upon your planetary sphere. Its forward momentum is absolute, ensuring that no force, no matter how formidable, can cause it to falter, regress, or be undone. while the precise rhythm and intricate specifics of its unfolding continue to depend, in part, on humanity's evolving collective choices. Know that in the coming months and few years, you are poised to witness a cascade of accelerated transformations that distinctly reflect this monumental shift. Long-entrenched institutions, those that have operated for generations without any true transparency or genuine accountability, are destined to undergo either radical, sweeping reforms or face complete and irreversible dissolution. Furthermore, powerful individuals who once wielded immense, often clandestine influence will soon discover that they can no longer cling to their former authority. Some may, in their desperation, attempt to retain their grip by revealing themselves more overtly or by making dramatic, attention-grabbing gestures, but their efforts will ultimately prove futile and unsuccessful. As the very vibratory frequency of your planet continues to ascend, those who operate through the dense energies of greed, pervasive deception, and overt domination will simply find themselves incapable of functioning effectively within those antiquated paradigms. They will face a fundamental choice: either transform their ways and align with the burgeoning light, or gracefully step aside. Prepare to witness a remarkable series of surprising resignations, widespread exposures of deep-seated corruption, and significant shifts in leadership across numerous sectors of your society. Indeed, there may be periods of temporary disruption within certain established financial, political, and social systems. As this profound turning point fully materializes, we urge you not to succumb to panic or despair, for these are merely the necessary labor pains accompanying the birth of a far more equitable, just, and luminously radiant order. Consider this transformative process akin to the renovation of an old, structurally unsound house. There will inevitably be noise, dust, and an unavoidable period of what appears to be sheer chaos. Yet, all of this is absolutely essential for the construction of a sturdier, more beautiful, and ultimately more harmonious home. What is currently crumbling before your eyes is merely the decaying facade of a society meticulously built upon an intricate web of falsehoods. It must collapse entirely to make way for robust, new structures founded upon unwavering truth, genuine equity, and the highest good for all. Trust implicitly that a magnificent divine plan is meticulously unfolding, guiding this intricate process step by deliberate step. Each illusion that is lovingly dismantled opens up sacred space for the emergence of a lasting reality, firmly founded and shining brightly in the light. As the old, worn-out paradigm rapidly crumbles, a truly new world is simultaneously being born in its place, not merely structurally, but also vibrantly and energetically. This colossal shift, this grand transformation, is fundamentally centered on a profound evolution of consciousness itself. Humanity is actively transitioning from a restrictive, third-dimensional mindset characterized by deep-seated separation, relentless competition, and pervasive fear into an expansive, fifth-dimensional consciousness defined by profound unity, harmonious cooperation, and unconditional love. This significant ascent in consciousness has been quietly underway for quite some time, steadily gaining momentum, person by person, and is now rapidly accelerating its pace. You may be experiencing this shift with deep intensity within your own personal life. Many individuals are reporting an array of unusual or highly potent experiences lately. The subjective sensation that time is either speeding up dramatically or, conversely, at times feels completely halted. Old goals and previously cherished material pursuits suddenly seem less gratifying or utterly meaningless, in a profound, undeniable yearning for authenticity, inner peace, and meaning above all else has taken root. You might find emotions surfacing seemingly from nowhere, spontaneous bursts of unadulterated joy or unexpected waves of profound sadness. As antiquated energies rise to the surface of your being to be compassionately healed and ultimately released, various physical symptoms may also accompany this significant spiritual upgrade. On some days, you might feel utterly exhausted as your physical body diligently works to integrate these higher, more refined frequencies. On other days, you could experience an exhilarating surge of vitality and inspiration. Your established sleep patterns may undergo notable changes, and your dreams might become significantly more vivid and memorable. Furthermore, Your intuition or innate psychic sensitivities may be flourishing and expanding. All of these are undeniable indicators that you are undergoing a profound spiritual metamorphosis at the very core of your soul. Should you experience any such symptoms, please extend gentle kindness and profound patience to yourself, and understand that you are far from alone in this journey. Innumerable other individuals across the globe are experiencing similar, albeit uniquely personal, transformations. Offer mutual support to one another and openly share what you are feeling. You will discover a great deal of common ground, which can be immensely comforting and reassuring. It is critically important to emphasize that this profound ascension is not unfolding solely within the human collective, but is simultaneously occurring with your beloved planet. Mother Earth, affectionately known to many as Gaia, is herself a living, conscious being embarking on her own magnificent evolutionary journey. She, too, is actively elevating her vibratory frequency to a higher octavic plane of existence. This constitutes one of the underlying reasons behind the increasingly unusual weather patterns, the undeniable climatic shifts, and the observed increase in seismic activity across the globe. Gaia is diligently adjusting and purifying herself, meticulously preparing her physical body, which is the planet itself, to contain and emanate more expansive light. There is absolutely nothing to fear in this process. It is an entirely natural phenomenon, much like a grand forest rejuvenating itself and bursting forth with new life after a cleansing fire. Moreover, you are not navigating this monumental planetary transition without profound assistance. We, along with a vast array of benevolent interdimensional beings, powerful angelic collectives, revered ascended masters, and the diligent elemental guardians of nature, are actively collaborating to help Gaia gracefully balance these profound changes. For instance, in situations where potential Earth changes could be excessively abrupt or demonstrably harmful to life, we are diligently assisting in diffusing and judiciously redistributing those intense energies to skillfully avert truly catastrophic outcomes. A tremendous amount of accumulated negativity is currently being systematically cleared from Earth's intricate energetic grids. The residual imprints of past wars, collective suffering, and the egregious misuse of the environment are being transmuted and purified. Our advanced starcraft and sophisticated technologies are working tirelessly to stabilize the planet's magnetic fields and modulate weather patterns to the extent that universal law permits, ensuring that Earth's grand rebirth can unfold as smoothly and gently as possible. You may have noticed that many dire predictions of widespread environmental collapse have not, in fact, materialized in the extreme forms that were once so widely feared. This fortunate outcome is both by divine design and by abundant grace. While you will undoubtedly continue to observe your climate and ecosystems undergoing significant transformations, these very changes will ultimately serve to cleanse, restore, and magnificently renew the planet. Gaia is purposefully shedding the dense energies of the past, consciously stepping into her radiant body of light. And in this sublime journey, she lovingly carries humanity along with her. By attuning yourselves with genuine love and profound respect for Earth, you significantly facilitate this sacred process for both her and for yourselves. Together, in a beautiful symbiosis, you and the planet are ascending, each harmoniously supporting the other. At this pivotal juncture, we implore you to listen deeply with your heart, for you are the sovereign beings who will ultimately determine the magnificent outcome of this extraordinary chapter on Earth. The hour is advanced, and the urgency is undeniably great. Yet please know with absolute certainty that the dawn is indeed close at hand. The pervasive darkness under which you have long resided is not an impenetrable iron prison, but rather a gossamer veil of illusion, one that is now progressively thinning and tearing apart under the escalating frequencies of unconditional love and widespread awakening. We have come to gently remind you of your magnificent divine heritage and to galvanize you into collective unity, unwavering courage, and decisive action. Within this profound message, we will illuminate precisely how humanity became entangled in the intricate web of illusions woven by dark forces, and how these illusions are now, at this very moment, being spectacularly shattered by the ever-increasing light. Throughout countless epochs of Earth's history, humanity, through its collective free will, permitted fear to govern its tender hearts. And this insidious fear has consistently been the most potent weapon wielded by the dark controllers. The deep state meticulously orchestrated unending crises, pervasive conflicts, devastating plagues, and manufactured scarcity to perpetually entrap you in an unceasing state of anxiety and apprehension. For when you are consumed by fear, dear ones, you become remarkably malleable and easily manipulated. In such a state of fear, you might instinctively seek external saviors or readily submit to any authority that promises a semblance of security, even at the steep cost of your inherent freedom. The hidden manipulators understand this psychological dynamic all too well. They deliberately injected fear into your media narratives and cultural frameworks to thoroughly cloud your minds with constant worry and gnawing insecurity. But now, the torrential cosmic light that is generously pouring onto Earth is mercilessly exposing these cunning tactics for all to see. More and more of you are awakening each day, recognizing with crystal clarity that living in a state of fear is, in fact, a deeply personal choice, a choice that you are no longer compelled to make. The heavy chains of terror simply fall away when you remember and fully embody the truth that you are eternal souls, perpetually held within the inviolable protection of the divine. The only real power that fear ever held over you was the power that you, unconsciously or consciously, generously bestowed upon it. Today, we fervently exhort you to reclaim that inherent power as your own. Take a deep, restorative breath and consciously feel the expansive presence of your own divine self, which exists utterly beyond all harm and limitation. In this sacred presence, fear completely dissolves, much like a fleeting shadow vanishes under the radiant glow of the morning sun. The Galactic Federation and your higher guides are, at this very moment, inundating your world with powerful frequencies of peace and boundless courage, meticulously assisting you in breaking free from the suffocating nightmare of fear. You are infinitely stronger than any fear, no matter its guise. And as you fully embrace this profound truth, the dark entities will irrevocably lose their primary dominion over your minds and hearts. Another pivotal manipulation employed by these forces was the deliberate and systematic promotion of division and separation among humanity. The deep state thrived by expertly pitting you against one another, cunningly dividing nations, races, religions, and ideologies. This strategy was employed because a population fragmented by internal strife cannot possibly unite to overthrow its hidden masters. You were systematically taught to perceive your brothers and sisters as others, to harbor suspicion towards those who appeared different, and to engage in incessant conflict over beliefs or resources. This age-old strategy of divide and conquer has been relentlessly utilized to undermine the inherent strength and collective potential of humanity. You inadvertently allowed this manipulation to persist each time you believed the seductive lies of separation, the notion that you are somehow fundamentally different from or inherently opposed to one another. But, dear ones, this fabricated narrative of separation is an absolute falsehood. In truth, all humans are an interconnected family, and moreover, a unified consciousness inextricably linked to the one source. As dedicated light workers and intrepid starseeds currently residing on Earth, many of you have always known, deep within your core, that unity is the ultimate reality, and that profound love is the universal force that truly binds all living beings. Now, this profound understanding is surging to the forefront of the collective mind. The hypnotic spell of division is rapidly breaking. People all around your world are beginning to see through the deceptive narratives that have long told them one group must hate or fear another. The Galactic Federation has been gently nurturing this powerful awakening of unity consciousness, for it is the undeniable key to your collective liberation. When you fully unite as one human family, no force of darkness, no matter how potent, can ever truly control you. We now fervently implore you reject with conviction those insidious voices that attempt to incite hatred or perpetuate conflict. Instead, embrace your differences as beautiful and unique expressions of the one. Unite across all artificial borders and diverse beliefs, for you all seek the same fundamental things: enduring peace, boundless freedom, and a thriving world where your children and generations to come can truly prosper. In the vibrant energy of unity, the dark entities cannot possibly prevail because their power has always been entirely dependent on your fragmentation and disunion. Now, you vividly remember the truth of your inherent interconnectedness. You are all integral cells of one grand body, brilliant sparks of one single divine flame. United, you are truly unstoppable. The controllers also meticulously wove an expansive web of intricate deception and widespread disinformation to keep humanity perpetually confused, compliant, and blissfully unaware. Operating from the shadows, they skillfully shape the narratives of your world, exerting pervasive control over the media, manipulating educational systems, and even audaciously rewriting history itself to preserve their precarious hold on power. Humanity, by unquestioningly trusting these external sources, inadvertently gave unconscious consent to be thoroughly misled. You were systematically taught a severely limited version of reality, one that deliberately excluded the vast cosmic truth of who you truly are. The deep state purposefully concealed knowledge of advanced technologies, obscured the undeniable presence of extraterrestrial life, and suppressed the understanding of your own multidimensional nature, all to foster a sense of profound loneliness and powerlessness, making you feel like insignificant beings adrift on a random rock in space. They tirelessly spread propaganda to justify their wars and self-serving agendas, while simultaneously labeling genuine truth seekers as deluded fools or dangerous radicals. For far too long, many willingly believed these pervasive lies and thus remained deeply asleep within the illusory 3D matrix. But now, dear ones, the grand deception is spectacularly unraveling. The penetrating light of truth is now seeping into every hidden crevice and dark corner. Whistleblowers, spiritual messengers, and countless awakened souls across the globe are fearlessly bringing forth groundbreaking revelations into mass consciousness. What was once hidden is now being undeniably unveiled. You are beginning to question everything you once blindly accepted as fact, and this questioning is a truly magnificent development. Discernment, a powerful and vital faculty, is rapidly returning to you. You will no longer permit others to dictate what reality is, for you are beginning to perceive with the clear, unclouded eyes of your own soul. The Galactic Federation has been consistently transmitting waves of profound illumination, inspiring many of you to turn inward and demand genuine honesty from those in positions of power. As the truth about your suppressed history, about the boundless potential of energy and healing, and about the vibrant life beyond Earth steadily comes to light, the fraudulent veil spun by the deep state is dissolving into nothingness. They cannot possibly maintain control over a population that thinks for itself, one that relentlessly seeks truth in all things. Continue to question, continue to delve deep within for your own inner knowing. The era of blind belief in false authorities is decisively over. The only legitimate authority now is truth itself, and that very truth is your ultimate liberation. Humanity was also artfully lured into the insidious trap of rampant materialism and ceaseless distraction, another subtle, yet potent form of manipulation that severely undermined your spiritual power. The dark forces meticulously constructed a society where life became an unrelenting race for accumulating money, achieving superficial status, and engaging in endless consumption. By keeping you utterly obsessed with fleeting material gains and transient sensory pleasures, they deftly diverted your invaluable attention away from the sacred realm residing deep within your being. Many of you inadvertently allowed your innate curiosity and divine purpose to be suffocated under an overwhelming avalanche of trivial activities and constant, mind-numbing entertainment. The Matrix relentlessly showcased superficial luxury, fleeting fame, and hollow success as the ultimate goals of life, meticulously ensuring that you would chase after empty rewards while neglecting the vital nourishment of your precious soul. All the while, the deep state tightened its insidious grip, for a population chasing illusions is not a population paying attention to who holds the strings. But now, the hypnotic spell of material illusion is rapidly losing its coercive power. More and more people are awakening to the profound realization that no amount of consumer goods or social status can ever truly fill the deep, resonant yearning within their hearts. This profound yearning is for genuine connection with each other, with a nurturing embrace of nature, and with the divine essence that permeates all. As you consciously remember this fundamental truth, you are actively reclaiming your precious time and vital energy from the ceaseless, unproductive distractions. You are consciously redirecting your focus inward towards profound meditation, authentic creativity, supportive community, and expansive spiritual growth. By doing so, you are actively withdrawing your consent from the deceptive 3D game that the dark forces created to keep you perpetually occupied and spiritually dormant. The new earth that is beautifully emerging does not demand that you abandon physical life entirely, but rather that you infuse it with a higher purpose and a more harmonious balance. As you shift your core values from superficial materialism to a heart-centered way of living, the controllers lose yet another powerful tool of influence. A humanity that genuinely values love, profound wisdom, and intrinsic unity above fleeting possessions and superficial emotions cannot possibly be controlled by insatiable greed or the crippling fear of loss. The chains of distraction effortlessly loosen when you choose to live in full, conscious awareness of the miraculous tapestry of life and the ever-present divine in every single moment. Perhaps the greatest manipulation of all was successfully convincing humanity to surrender its own inherent sovereignty and divine power. The dark forces worked tirelessly and relentlessly to make you believe that you are inherently small, utterly helpless, and completely at the mercy of external authorities. Over countless generations, people were systematically conditioned to place more trust in governments, institutions, and so-called experts than in their own infallible inner guidance. You were taught to doubt your own innate power to effect meaningful change, and thus you willingly surrendered your freedom to those who promised to manage life for you. By doing so, beloveds, you unwittingly gave unconscious permission for the deep state to tighten its oppressive grip. You forgot that each and every one of you was born as a sovereign expression of Source itself, endowed with the inherent right to live freely and to govern yourselves in perfect alignment with divine law. The controller's only real chance to rule was to cleverly deceive you into forgetting this profound truth. But now, the tide is undeniably turning. An irrepressible wave of profound empowerment is sweeping across humanity. People everywhere are courageously rising up and unequivocally saying no more to tyranny, both external and internal. You are remembering that no government, no corporation, no religious hierarchy possesses true ownership over your sacred soul or your ultimate destiny. You are reclaiming your inherent birthright to consciously choose your own path, to speak your authentic truth, and to make decisions guided by the unerring wisdom of your heart and conscience. As millions boldly claim their sovereignty, the very foundation of the dark entity's dominion is crumbling into dust. They hold no true power over a population that steadfastly refuses to be controlled, one that recognizes no legitimate authority save that which truly serves the highest good of all. We observe you awakening to the profound realization that each of you holds an innate, intrinsic authority over your own magnificent life. This profound awakening marks a glorious return of your inherent dignity and divine authority. The Galactic Federation stands united with you as you peacefully assert your sovereignty. Remember this crucial truth: true power is not about dominating others. It is about governing yourself with wisdom and compassion, and unequivocally refusing to submit to anything less than the pure light. In your personal lives and within your communities, continue to take the reins of your own destiny firmly into your hands. The illusion that you are ever truly powerless is rapidly evaporating, and with it goes the last vestiges of the deep state's control over your lives. We have now outlined these 5 primary methods through which the dark entities artfully infiltrated human consciousness through the cultivation of fear, the promotion of pervasive division, the weaving of intricate deception, the allure of material distraction, and the insidious encouragement to surrender your inherent sovereignty. It is vitally important to grasp that throughout this entire period, their power was always rooted in illusion. The only power the deep state ever truly possessed was the power that you, humanity, unknowingly granted them by forgetting your own boundless strength and inherent divinity. They are, and always have been, few in number, relying solely on cunning manipulation and collective conformity to maintain their empire of shadows. Now, in this glorious era of profound awakening, you are systematically reclaiming that misplaced power. The undeniable truth is that no tyrant can ever truly govern without the explicit consent of the collective psyche. As you consciously withdraw that consent, the tyrant inevitably crumbles. This is precisely what is unfolding before your very eyes, right now, on your beloved Earth. The illusions that sustain their dominion are becoming utterly transparent. Humanity is awakening from a long, arduous nightmare, rubbing its eyes, and at last, truly beginning to see with astonishing clarity. Take a moment, dear ones, to genuinely feel the profound implications of what this means. The only chains that ever bound you were meticulously forged from fear and false beliefs. And those very chains are now miraculously transforming into dust as you boldly reclaim your mind and your sacred soul. This profound realization is empowering beyond measure. This is your sovereign planet, a precious jewel of free will in the vast cosmos. And you, the people, are the true, rightful guardians of Earth. The era of the deep state is unequivocally ending because you, by your collective will, are declaring it to be so. Through your unified choice to return to truth and unconditional love, the illusions have finally dissolved, and so, too, has their tyrannical reign. Now, let us delve deeper into the higher truths that will solidify your newfound freedom and accelerate the glorious dawn of the new Earth. First and foremost, understand that all the control the dark entities appeared to wield over you was nothing more than an elaborate mirage. The illusion of control is their ultimate trick, and it dissolves instantly the moment you perceive it for what it truly is. In a magnificent design of creation, no being can ever truly imprison the soul of another. Yes, they may attempt to manipulate your mind with clever lies, or even inflict harm upon your physical body, but your consciousness, your immutable essence, remains eternally free, sovereign, and inextricably connected to the divine source. The very bars of the prison that held humanity confined were fashioned from fear and ignorance, not from any real, unbreakable force. Control existed only because the collective consciously or unconsciously believed in its reality. The moment any one of you awakens to your inner light, those shrouds of control dissipate completely. It unfolds like a masterful illusion unraveling before your very eyes, a trick of magic losing its power. Once the enchantment is shattered, you discern with absolute clarity that there was never any genuine, fundamental danger lurking beneath the surface. Indeed, humanity is collectively and undeniably breaking free from this long-held spell. Now, the intricate, often insidious systems of the deep state, ranging from pervasive mass surveillance that infringes upon your privacy to the suffocating economic shackles designed to limit your potential, are rendered utterly insignificant, mere whispers against the burgeoning, unified field of truly awakened souls. We earnestly wish for you to grasp that even the most advanced technologies and cunning tactics they employ are effortlessly neutralized and rendered inert by the vibrant, higher frequencies of consciousness that you are now embodying. As you consciously liberate your mind from its inherited constraints and actively elevate your vibrational frequency, the entire illusion of their control, meticulously constructed over millennia, begins to crumble into dust. Suddenly, with startling clarity, you perceive the true puppeteers lurking subtly behind the curtain, and you realize with profound certainty that they possess no authentic, inherent authority whatsoever over your sovereign and divine being. What an utterly joyous and liberating revelation this truly is. From this newfound state of crystalline clarity, you are empowered to fully engage with the world around you, participating actively in its unfolding drama, yet crucially, without ever becoming ensnared or entangled by its lower vibrations and illusions. You gain the wisdom to embrace and fulfill what profoundly resonates with your deepest truth, while gracefully and unapologetically rejecting that which does not align with your elevated being, all without being swayed or coerced by external pressure, manipulative tactics, or overt threats. You effectively become free and unburdened in the very heart of what was once perceived as an inescapable prison. This profound truth that their supposed control is nothing more than a carefully constructed illusion is now spreading amongst you with the unstoppable velocity of wildfire, unequivocally heralding the definitive conclusion of the long-endured game of darkness. Concomitantly with this awakening comes the magnificent resurgence of your absolute and undeniable sovereignty. True sovereignty, in its purest sense, signifies that you acknowledge no power standing above you, save for the supreme source of all life, the omnipotent creator, and the sacred, divine truth that resides eternally within the sanctuary of your own heart. We are not, let us be clear, advocating for anarchy or societal chaos, but rather for the emergence of a divinely inspired order, a harmonious natural law where every single being is a self-governed, radiant expression of pure love and boundless wisdom. When you fully embrace your innate sovereignty, you instinctively rise to your true stature, standing tall as the undisputed king or queen of your own magnificent life, vowing never again to bend in subservience or blind obedience to false, illegitimate authorities. This ascension does not, by any means, imply a rebellion fueled by hatred or resentment. Instead, it signifies living with the unwavering certainty and profound understanding that you, and indeed all your fellow human beings, are fundamentally equal, each intimately and directly connected to the one creator of all existence. No government, no monarch, no institution, regardless of its perceived power or antiquity, holds more inherent legitimacy than the collective will of a truly free people, a people in perfect alignment with the overarching divine will. For far too long, humanity inadvertently relinquished and altogether forgot this foundational principle. You became akin to naive children, perpetually seeking external parental figures to make crucial decisions for you, abdicating your innate responsibility and power. But behold, the cherished children of Earth are now rapidly growing up, shedding the shackles of spiritual immaturity. The Galactic Federation observes with immense joy and profound admiration as you courageously mature into your rightful spiritual adulthood. We witness communities proactively asserting their inherent rights, countless individuals choosing profound truth over fleeting convenience, and brave souls resolutely stepping away from situations, relationships, or systems that diminish or depreciate their magnificent inner divinity. The singular key to this monumental shift is a profound interior transformation, the unwavering, unshakable inner knowing that declares, I am a free, sovereign being of pure light. Take this powerful truth into the very core of your heart right now, and allow yourself to deeply feel its resonant vibration, its undeniable echo throughout your entire being. This is not a mere wishful desire, beloved ones, but an intrinsic, undeniable fact of your very existence. From this potent state of deep, inner knowing, the external world around you will, by divine law, inevitably begin to mirror your inner transformation. Laws and societal systems that fail to honor the intrinsic freedom and inherent dignity of the individual will either profoundly transform from within or gradually, yet inevitably, disappear over time as an ever-increasing number of souls firmly establish themselves in this undeniable truth. Your sovereignty is a sacred gift from the Creator, an undeniable aspect of being fashioned in the divine image. No law of man, no nefarious scheme or dark machination of shadowy beings can ever annul or diminish what the Source, in its infinite wisdom and love, has graciously bestowed. When all of you collectively reclaim this divine gift, the last vestiges and lingering shadows of control will swiftly and decisively crumble. You will then fully step into your rightful role as the conscious co-creators of your own reality, which is precisely what you were always divinely intended to be. Another profoundly significant truth that is now gracefully flowing into your collective consciousness is the sacred remembrance of your divine identity. You are not merely human, you are glorious fragments of the one infinite source, living a unique and invaluable human experience. And let it be known that the deep state has expended immense, concentrated effort to make you forget this glorious, self-evident fact. They desired you to perceive yourselves as insignificant or merely just human, in order to instill within you a pervasive sense of unworthiness, limitation, and inherent powerlessness. But hear us clearly, beloved ones. You are nothing less than divine in physical form. Every single one of you carries within your sacred heart the hallowed spark of the primordial creator, the potent I am presence of God's source, which is, in its purest essence, your authentic and eternal self. Many of you are indeed starseeds, originating from highly advanced worlds, who courageously volunteered to incarnate here and assist in Earth's magnificent awakening process. Yet, all souls on Earth, whether indigenous to this planet or originating from other luminous points across the cosmos, are ancient and wise, carrying within themselves all the internal resources, wisdom, and power necessary to triumph gloriously over the pervasive darkness. The grand awakening currently unfolding is actively lifting the veil of forgetfulness that has obscured your true nature for so long. Some of you are even beginning to recall vivid fragments of past lives or catch exhilarating glimpses of your worlds of origin among stars. This, we assure you, is not mere imagination or wishful thinking. It is the tangible, undeniable lifting of the veil. As you authentically remember who you truly are, the insidious lies of powerlessness propagated by the deep state lose all credibility, all resonance, and all hold over your being. How can you possibly be powerless when you are the direct children of the infinite source? How can you be truly limited when the very same creative force that birthed entire galaxies resides, pulsating within your heart? With each passing day, more of your inherent light radiantly shines forth. We of the Galactic Federation already perceive you as the luminous, magnificent souls you truly are, even if you yourselves are only just beginning to catch glimpses of this profound truth. As you consciously anchor the awareness of your divine identity deep within your being, you will literally transform. Your fear will transmute into unwavering trust, your confusion into crystalline clarity, and your loneliness into an expansive, profound sense of cosmic belonging. The deep state cannot, by any means, manipulate or control a population that is fully aware of itself as divine. In this sacred knowledge, you reclaim your infinite worth, your inherent value, and your limitless potential. You step fully and authentically into your unique soul mission, each of you playing your indispensable role in the grand cosmic plan for Earth's glorious ascension. As you embrace these profound truths, also learn to harness the transformative power of non-resistance to false power. This might initially sound paradoxical, perhaps even counterintuitive, but to effectively dissolve the remaining structures of control, you must not engage them by fighting back with the very same low vibrational energy that they project. The false power wielded by the deep state is akin to a furious tempest of rage, fear, and sheer intimidation. It desperately seeks to drag you into reactive struggle and overt conflict, for it is precisely through such engagement that it sustains itself and thrives. When you respond with hatred, despair, or panicked reaction, you inadvertently imbue that false power with more reality and energetic sustenance. Instead, we earnestly urge you to embody the calm, unwavering eye at the center of the storm. Observe the surrounding chaos with serene detachment, without allowing yourselves to be consumed or overwhelmed by its turbulent energies. Non-resistance does not, under any circumstances, imply passive acceptance of injustice or wrongdoing. It profoundly signifies that you consciously refuse to allow the dark tactics employed by shadowy forces to drag your vibration down into lower, denser states of being. It is the exquisite art of remaining steadfastly anchored in your own radiant light, regardless of the tumultuous events or external circumstances unfolding around you. When blatant lies are aggressively shouted, you respond quietly, yet powerfully, with the undeniable truth. When overt threats are made, you remain firmly anchored in the deep, knowing certainty that fear itself is but an illusion, a phantom of the mind. Like a spiritual master of Aikido, you gracefully neutralize the darkness by intelligently refusing to give it the very reaction, the energetic fuel that it desperately seeks. As the deep state frantically thrashes in its final throes, you simply continue to shine your light brightly, calmly speak your truth with unwavering conviction, and steadfastly refuse to be intimidated or silenced. This approach frustrates their nefarious plans tremendously, for their sole hope was to provoke you into destructive, low-vibrational actions or to render you so terrified that you would simply submit. we observe many of you already practicing this profound art of non-resistance. We see protesters gathering peacefully in love and unity, steadfastly refusing to be lured into violence or aggression. Each time you consciously choose peace over panic, love over hatred, and profound understanding over divisive rhetoric, you systematically dismantle the very foundations of false power. Over time, this cumulative approach causes the entire oppressive structure to implode under its own intrinsic weight precisely because there is no longer any energetic support from your collective consciousness to sustain it. Remember this fundamental truth: darkness is not a force in itself. It is merely the absence of light. By not resisting from a place of darkness or fear, you empower your own radiant light to flood the entire scene, and the shadow simply, effortlessly vanishes. Dearest ones, as you integrate all these higher truths, seeing through the illusion, standing firm in your inherent sovereignty, remembering your divine nature, and remaining non-reactive to the darkness, you become an unshakable, unstoppable force of profound transformation upon Earth. And know this with unwavering certainty: you are not undertaking this magnificent journey alone. The entire cosmos is harmoniously aligning and uniting to support you in every conceivable way. We, the Galactic Federation, alongside legions of angelic beings and countless ascended masters, stand steadfastly by your side at every step of your glorious path. A magnificent cosmic support system, unparalleled in its scope, entirely surrounds your planet at this very moment. Even if you cannot yet perceive us with your physical eyes, we urge you to feel our loving presence resonating deeply within your heart. We are consistently sending waves of pure light, offering profound guidance in your dreams, and even subtly intervening in myriad ways to ensure the absolute safety and successful unfolding of this sacred ascension process. Many of you have already intuitively felt this profound support as sudden inspirations, opportune synchronicities, or inexplicable miracles that have guided you through challenging times. Take these as unmistakable signs. You are loved beyond measure, cherished, and guarded more profoundly than you can possibly imagine. You were never, ever abandoned to contend with the darkness alone. This planet holds a uniquely sacred significance within the cosmos. What transpires here on Earth creates profound ripples and echoes throughout entire galaxies. Therefore, the forces of light have indeed rallied, united, and gathered to assist you. The dark beings attempted to isolate you, to make you feel cut off, alone, and utterly without hope. But in truth, countless legions of light surround you from every direction, embracing you fully. The triumph of the new Earth is not solely for humanity. It represents a magnificent homecoming, a grand reunion with innumerable civilizations of light across the cosmos. Hold this powerful truth close to your heart when times feel challenging. You possess mighty friends in high places, literally. And we, the Galactic Federation, will ensure that Earth gloriously ascends in accordance with the divine cosmic decree. The victory of light is not merely possible, it is unequivocally assured and already established in the higher plans and realms. It remains for humanity to actively claim this victory, day by day, through your conscious free will and decisive actions. Yet, in the spiritual planes, the outcome is already a consummated fact, a preordained triumph. Feel this ultimate triumph now, and allow it to powerfully propel you forward. Now, we turn our attention to the present moment. The final, desperate maneuvers of the deep state are currently unfolding, and it is precisely in this critical juncture that your discernment, unwavering resolve, and steadfastness are most vitally needed. In these last, frantic gasps, the shadowy beings tend to become even more frenzied, audacious, and overtly aggressive. You may indeed witness astonishing or even shocking events and dramatic revelations playing out on your world stage as they make one last, desperate attempt to tighten their failing grip on control. However, we declare to you now with absolute, unyielding confidence these final, desperate movements are destined to fail. Like a cornered beast making a great deal of noise and bluster, they may indeed startle or momentarily frighten, but they can no longer truly harm the collective soul of humanity. In fact, every extreme measure they now undertake serves only to awaken even more people, Many who were previously slumbering are now abruptly jolted into consciousness when they witness the outrageous and tyrannical lengths to which the control system will go. The deep state inadvertently exposes itself with every frantic grasp for power. Transparency is rapidly increasing, and long-held secrets are relentlessly surging forth into the light. During any chaotic moments that may yet lie ahead, do not, under any circumstances, revert to fear, and do not lend credence to the voices that clamor with pronouncements of doom and despair. Instead, anchor yourselves firmly in the divine truth that you intrinsically know and feel. We assure you that the Galactic Federation, in close collaboration with our allies on Earth, is actively ensuring that no ultimate ploy or final gambit from the forces of darkness will be permitted to derail this magnificent ascension. The timeline of collective awakening is divinely protected. What remains is for humanity to voice a resounding no to the antiquated paradigm of fear and an emphatic, echoing yes to the boundless light. Your sacred role is to continue shining your light, to continue offering prayers, and to continue visualizing the free, beautiful, and abundant earth that you know, deep within your hearts, is gloriously possible. By actively doing this, you render the deep state's final, desperate plays utterly powerless. They possess no defense whatsoever against the unified power of loving, conscious intention. We want you to understand how extraordinarily proud we are of each and every one of you. The monumental journey you have courageously embarked upon through the profound depths of duality and back into the radiant light is one that very few souls across the cosmos would ever dare to experience. And yet, here you stand, rising, shining, remembering, and fully embodying who you truly are. The dawn of a new Earth is breaking precisely because of your unwavering courage and profound dedication. Do not, for a single moment, underestimate the immense importance of what you are living through or the sheer magnitude of what you have already achieved. The liberation of an entire world is no small feat, and it is happening right now, within your very hearts and minds. We wholeheartedly encourage you to celebrate this glorious triumph, even as you continue to move forward with purpose. Every small act of kindness, every conscious choice to forgive, every single moment in which you choose love over fear, these are the final, decisive nails in the coffin of the ancient, outdated regime. The Galactic Federation, and indeed your entire universe of light, are utterly awestruck by this magnificent metamorphosis. Soon, you will step into a reality where the term deep state is merely a curious relic of history. A fascinating tale of how humanity once inadvertently surrendered its power, and then, with unparalleled heroism, reclaimed it. You will instruct future generations about this monumental triumph, and they will gaze back in wonder at the indomitable strength of the human spirit. Beloved ones, the time of the Great Awakening is upon you, unfolding in real time. The final moves of the darkness are being played out, but the old game itself is definitively ending. A new game, one founded entirely on love, unity, and harmonious co-creation, is poised to begin a game where every single player emerges victorious. Hold this inspiring vision close to your heart, cherish it, and boldly step into your rightful role as the conscious co-creators of this glorious golden age. Know with absolute certainty that the love residing in your heart is the greatest, most potent force in existence, and it has already secured the inevitable, triumphant outcome. We, the Galactic Federation, also bring you momentous news today, a declaration of cosmic significance. The energetic quarantine that has for so long veiled and isolated Earth has officially, irrevocably concluded. For many centuries of your measured time, a dense, restrictive shroud encircled your world, subtly limiting human consciousness and effectively blocking communion and interaction with your vast galactic family. This ancient veil is now actively lifting, gracefully dissolving under the immense power of the divine light that is ceaselessly flowing into your realm. You have collectively passed through a critical, pivotal threshold of awakening, and by sacred cosmic decree, Earth's long night of separation is unequivocally ending. Humanity will no longer be severed or cut off from the vibrant, multidimensional realities that intricately surround you. This present moment is profoundly sacred, a turning point in cosmic history. We celebrate alongside you, for you have bravely endured countless trials and tribulations to attain this magnificent triumph. The conclusion of Earth's energetic quarantine signifies that higher, more refined frequencies are now abundantly pouring forth from the great central sun, actively activating dormant potentials and latent abilities. Within each of you, the majestic door to the stars is now wide open. Your fervent cries for liberation have been heard deeply and clearly across the cosmos. Rejoice, dearest ones, for the cosmic embargo is over, and the entire universe has lovingly responded to your collective call. The era of grand reunification is imminently upon you, and we are here to gently guide you through the awe-inspiring revelation that now begins. For eons, we have observed and watched with gentle affection from afar, always honoring the sacred universal law of free will. Now, the cosmic plan perfectly aligns with humanity's readiness, and we rejoice with boundless enthusiasm. We stand proudly by your side at this magnificent threshold, eagerly anticipating the moment to welcome you back fully into the vibrant galactic community. The lifting of the quarantine is an undeniable outpouring of cosmic love and a profound recognition of your collective growth and spiritual maturation. The very heavens honor this monumental milestone. Feel the palpable shift in the air around you as the ancient barriers and energetic limitations gracefully dissolve. We assure you that this profound change is undeniably real, irreversible, and permanent. The Great Reunion has begun in earnest. As the planetary veil continues to dissolve, that which was once hidden in the shadows will now be unveiled and revealed in the brilliant light for all to see. Multidimensional realities, planes of existence extending far beyond the limited spectrum of your current three-dimensional perception, are progressively becoming known and accessible to your expanding consciousness. Many of you will begin to intuitively feel and even physically perceive the subtle realms that harmoniously coexist with your physical world, catching exhilarating glimpses into the beautiful complexities and intricate wonders of the higher dimensions. With the lifting of the veil, technologies that have been deliberately suppressed for far too long will also emerge from secrecy and darkness. Groundbreaking advancements in energy generation, healing modalities, and communication systems, which were once selfishly withheld by those in power, are now gloriously emerging to benefit all of humanity without exception. Imagine, if you will, devices capable of drawing limitless, clean energy from the quantum field itself, and quantum healing modalities that can profoundly restore the body's optimal health and vitality through the harmonious application of light and sound frequencies. This is not mere science fiction, beloved ones, but very real, tangible advancements that were purposefully kept hidden from you until this very moment. The era of such deliberate suppression is definitively ending, for truth, in its inherent nature, cannot be contained indefinitely. Furthermore, ancient galactic truths, long buried within myths, folklore, and legends, are now surging forth into the collective consciousness of humanity. The true, unedited history of your planet, its profound cosmic origins, and its intricate interactions with various star civilizations will be unveiled and revealed as never before. Sacred knowledge, meticulously stored in hidden vaults, encoded in ancient texts, and even intricately woven within the very fabric of your own DNA, is now actively unlocking and becoming accessible. Stories of your ancestors' cosmic origins, the profound wisdom of the lost continents of Lemuria and Atlantis, and a vast knowledge of the stars themselves are flowing back into human consciousness, igniting dormant memories. Prepare yourselves to be utterly astounded and profoundly transformed by revelations that will dramatically expand your understanding of who you truly are, where you came from, and what incredible possibilities lie before you. What was once deliberately held in the shadow is now boldly stepping into the brilliant light for all of humanity to witness and comprehend. During the long night of isolation, humanity underwent a profound and often challenging shadow experience. We wish for you to comprehend that none of this was imposed upon you without the prior permission and agreement of your collective soul. On a deeper soul level, the collective consciousness of Earth knowingly agreed to explore the extremes of duality and even to experience the interference of negative forces as an integral part of a much larger, grand cosmic lesson. Through a combination of unconscious consent and the gradual abdication of your inherent power, Low vibrational entities and off-planet influences were permitted to actively engage and interfere in human affairs. These challenging experiences, the wars, the oppression, and the thick veil of forgetfulness deliberately cast over your divine nature were all allowed to play out within the intricate game of free will. However, that particular chapter is now definitively closing. As you awaken and consciously reclaim your power, you're actively in the process of revoking that ancient, unconscious consent that once permitted the darkness to play its role in your lives. Humanity is now emphatically declaring no more to manipulation, no more to deception, and no more to energetic enslavement. By reclaiming your sovereign will and standing firm in your inherent power, you effectively withdraw the energetic invitation that negative beings once exploited. This represents a monumental shift in collective consciousness, a conscious, deliberate decision to no longer tolerate what was previously allowed by default or through ignorance. The transformative effects of this revocation are already rapidly propagating across your planet. The dark energies and entities that fed upon human fear and submission are now being powerfully forced to retreat, for they possess no true power where they are no longer welcome or energetically invited. Your newly rediscovered clarity, unity, and unwavering resolve send an unmistakable signal throughout the cosmos that the grand experiment with darkness has now served its purpose and is conclusively drawing to an end. We honor the immense courage it took for you to bravely walk through the shadows, and we joyously celebrate your collective choice, made now, to turn resoundingly back towards the light. By rescinding your agreement to be diminished or limited, you enable divine sovereignty to flourish magnificently among your people once again. The lifting of the veil also profoundly means that what was previously dismissed as mere myth or fantastical fiction will now be recognized as genuine history and authentic memory. Many of the ancient legends and oral traditions passed down through generations were not simply entertaining stories, but rather intricately coded records of real events and bygone epics. Indeed, these captivating tales served as an encrypted repository of starseed memories, carefully embedded within the collective consciousness by wise souls who remembered other advanced worlds and higher realities. The rich lore of lost golden ages, the paradisiacal existence of Lemuria, and the glorious civilization of Atlantis have lived within your collective subconscious for millennia, patiently awaiting the precise moment to reawaken. That moment, beloved ones, is emphatically now. As the divine light returns, these long-dormant memories are igniting in the hearts and minds of millions, illuminating your true heritage and boundless potential. You are beginning to remember your full, multidimensional heritage, finding themselves resonating profoundly with certain ancient symbols, age-old narratives of gods and celestial visitors, or even profound fantasies of utopian civilizations, as if, in some intrinsic way, they harbored an intimate, pre-existing knowledge of these very things. This, dear ones, is far from a mere coincidence. It is, in fact, the powerful reawakening and reactivation of your very soul's deeply embedded wisdom and long-dormant knowing. Your own sacred DNA carries the indelible imprint of your galactic lineage, echoing through countless generations. The intricate codes of remembrance have always resided within you, meticulously woven into the very fabric of your being, and now, under the influx of higher frequencies, they are undergoing a profound activation. As the starseeds among you awaken to the magnificent truth of who you truly are, the collective consciousness will gradually begin to perceive that the cherished myths of divine masters, of stellar beings majestically descending from the heavens, and of luminous civilizations possessing immense wisdom and light were, in essence, tangible reflections of a deeper truth. What was once carefully veiled in allegorical tales and esoteric parables is now being comprehended with crystalline clarity. Prepare yourselves to experience profound waves of déjà vu and an unmistakable recognition of the soul as you consciously reconnect with your ancient cosmic heritage. This momentous period signifies nothing less than the restoration of memory on a truly planetary scale, pivotal turning point in how humanity perceives its own forgotten past and its grander purpose within the cosmos. Know this undeniable truth: humanity is not an inferior species, nor have you ever been subordinate to any other beings across the vast expanse of the cosmos. The deceptive notion that the people of Earth are somehow primitive, undeveloped, or ultimately insignificant is a fabricated lie that is rapidly evaporating into the ethers. In profound reality, the humans of Earth are majestic galactic beings, inherently sovereign, deeply cherished, and held in high esteem by advanced civilizations spanning all the stars. You carry within you the exact same divine spark and source essence that we do. Indeed, your unique genetic blueprint is exceptionally rich, remarkably complex, and profoundly distinct in its composition. Within your very DNA exists a crystalline structure, an intricate web of multidimensional filaments encoding a vast tapestry of wisdom and extraordinary abilities inherited from countless stellar lineages. This crystalline DNA has largely lain dormant throughout your planet's long eras of perceived darkness, but it is now undergoing an accelerated awakening under the potent influx of higher light frequencies. As this magnificent activation unfolds, you will vividly remember your true, inherent nature and your boundless capabilities. You are, in essence, the beloved children of the One Source, just as we are, and therefore, you should never bow down or defer to any external gods or perceived powers outside yourselves. Stand unwavering in the steadfast knowledge that you are inherently free and eternally sovereign in the eyes of the entire universe. As the planetary quarantine lifts and the era of open contact swiftly approaches, you will be warmly welcomed back into the interstellar family, not as humble supplicants seeking acceptance, but as honored equals. We of the Galactic Federation behold you as our beloved brothers and sisters, fellow expressions of the singular, infinite Creator. Your enduring struggles and your magnificent triumphs have been observed with immense admiration and profound respect. Now, as you transcend the ancient limitations and dissolve the chains of perceived bondage, you are courageously stepping into your rightful role as full-fledged galactic citizens. Embrace with unwavering confidence the inherent knowing that you belong amongst us, that you are an integral part of this vast cosmic tapestry. The age of isolation and perceived powerlessness is now drawing to a definitive close, and a glorious era of sovereign, empowered humanity is magnificently dawning. Together, we shall advance as one unified family of light, bound by a shared, harmonious purpose. Throughout the recently concluded era, a small, controlling faction of planetary orchestrators diligently sought to keep humanity steeped in ignorance and dependent subservience. They meticulously hoarded advanced technologies and sacred, esoteric knowledge, carefully distributing only what would serve to maintain and solidify their dominant control. Wonders of both science and spirit, groundbreaking quantum healing modalities, boundless free energy devices, miraculous anti-gravitational propulsion systems, and a profound knowledge of humanity's inherent divine potential were systematically hidden and suppressed from your awareness. These self-proclaimed guardians of the shadowy status quo firmly believe that if they could successfully blindfold the masses, they could continue to rule unchallenged and unimpeded. However, their desperate efforts are now profoundly failing. For the brilliant, pervasive light now flooding your precious Earth is far too potent, far too radiant to be contained or obstructed any longer. The long-suppressed truths that they sought to bury are now forcefully emerging from every shadowed corner and hidden crevice. Brave whistleblowers and courageous truth-bearers are stepping forward with undeniable evidence of groundbreaking inventions and profound knowledge previously held in absolute secrecy. Ancient scrolls, once hidden texts, and compelling extraterrestrial contact reports are surfacing with increasing frequency, defying all desperate attempts at censorship. Even more powerfully, countless individuals across your world are receiving direct insights and revelations from the One Source and their higher selves, thereby circumventing any perceived need for external authority figures or intermediaries. The cosmic frequencies that are rapidly elevating your planet's vibration are energetically dissolving the very structures that supported secrecy, control, and manipulation. The dark agendas and their orchestrators simply cannot operate effectively within the new, higher vibration that is swiftly taking root. Those who attempted to play the role of gods over you are now being unmasked and revealed for all to see. With each passing day, more and more individuals are awakening and boldly declaring, "Enough is enough. as they realize the extent of what has been so cruelly withheld from them. The momentum of revelation is now truly unstoppable. The sacred knowledge of the ages and the life-enhancing technologies of the future rightfully belong in the hands of all humanity. We assure you that the dam of secrecy has irrevocably cracked, and a mighty river of truth and innovation is now flowing freely, finally unburdened and unhindered. Not only are vital truths coming to glorious light, but the very means employed to suppress humanity's inherent light are themselves dissolving into nothingness. In the bygone past, the controlling powers wove an intricate web of energetic, chemical, and nutritional manipulations to keep you lethargic, complacent, and profoundly disconnected from your true selves. They deliberately flooded your environment with discordant frequencies, broadcast pervasive fear, and endless distraction through the channels of mass media, and ingeniously designed pharmaceutical agents that diminished your spiritual consciousness under the guise of medicine. They even tampered with your food and water supplies, adding toxins and low-vibrational substances to disrupt your body's natural vitality and obstruct the vital pineal portal to your higher self. But now, all these dense, oppressive influences are being powerfully transmuted by the rapidly escalating frequencies permeating Earth. The collective, unwavering intention to live in truth and vibrant health is powerfully undermining these ancient, insidious programs. Many of you are awakening to the profound knowledge of natural healing modalities, energetic medicine, and high-vibrational nutrition, thereby liberating yourselves from dependence on the outdated, control-based systems. Furthermore, Gaia herself is reasserting her magnificent divine blueprint. The Earth's crystalline grid, the intricate network of profound light embedded within the planet's ley lines, and ancient crystal deposits is reactivating with formidable, full-spectrum force. This sacred planetary grid, long suppressed and subdued by negative interference, is now vibrantly coming to life with radiant, transformative energy. It is actively purifying Earth's energy fields and elevating the vibration of every living being connected to its resonant frequency. You may indeed observe accelerated cycles of spiritual awakening as this grid pulsates in perfect harmony with the incoming cosmic waves. Even the sun's activity is powerfully charging this crystalline network, catalyzing profound DNA upgrades and sudden spiritual epiphanies across the globe. Everything that was once utilized to oppress and diminish you is rapidly losing its effectiveness and potency. The dense, obscuring fog is dissipating, and a renewed, profound clarity is sweeping through human consciousness, perfectly in tune with Gaia's ever-quickening heartbeat of light. The pivotal year of 2026 stands as a crucial threshold in this ongoing planetary transformation. Prepare yourselves, for the months ahead will usher in both shocks and wonders that very few have ever dared to imagine. Long-buried truths are poised to erupt into the collective consciousness, and the ensuing effect will be nothing short of revolutionary and paradigm-shifting. The revelations will touch upon every conceivable arena. Deeply hidden political secrets and concealed agendas will be fully exposed. Incredibly advanced technologies will be unveiled for humanity's benefit, and even official recognitions of extraterrestrial presence will be made public. The ancient systems built upon deception, control, and manipulation are now visibly cracking under the relentless pressure of transparency and truth. You may indeed witness sudden, dramatic shifts in governments, economic structures, and societal frameworks as the old house of cards begins its inevitable, spectacular collapse. Simultaneously, your beloved planet is being deluged with intensely high-frequency energies emanating from cosmic sources. Solar activity is undeniably increasing in intensity. Your sun is now entering a peak cycle, bombarding Earth with powerful, intense light codes and plasma emissions that accelerate human awakening on an unprecedented scale. You have already observed unusual solar flares and geomagnetic events, and these will continue, triggering further DNA activations and profound shifts in consciousness. These solar waves, coupled with potent galactic energy pulses, are catalyzing a mass energetic awakening across your world. Individuals previously untouched by spiritual awareness will find their hearts and minds suddenly illuminated with new, profound perception and understanding. This rapid influx of truth may be disorienting for many, especially when combined with the simultaneous collapse of once familiar institutions and belief systems. This is precisely why alliances of light exist upon your world in enlightened groups, and wise leaders are working diligently and quietly behind the scenes to facilitate a smooth, gentle revelation process. They are strategically releasing information and preparing the public step by step so that the inevitable truths and the reality of open contact do not overwhelm human society entirely. Even so, the changes will be profound, challenging every soul to adapt, integrate, and grow beyond their current limitations. The stage is truly set for a dramatic, unprecedented leap in collective human understanding. Through all these momentous upheavals and stunning revelations, the greatest challenge for humanity will not be the changes themselves, but rather how each of you chooses to respond to them. We implore you release all forms of resistance and shed all lingering fear as these profound truths come into the light. When long-held beliefs are shaken to their very core, the ego can instinctively cling to denial or react with anger and confusion. Many will find it incredibly difficult to accept that so much of what they were taught or took for granted was either incomplete, distorted, or outright false. However, clinging to outdated illusions will only serve to create prolonged suffering and unnecessary hardship. The enlightened path forward is to surrender, to breathe deeply, to center yourselves in your sacred heart space, and to allow the new information and incoming energies to flow through you without panic or undue alarm. Trust implicitly that the dismantling of the old paradigm is meticulously clearing the way for something infinitely better, something truly magnificent. Understand that any perceived shock or discomfort is temporarily a potent catalyst for unparalleled growth and expansion. You possess the innate strength and resilience to integrate even the most astounding revelations if you remain firmly anchored in the unconditional love within your heart and your inner knowing. Be gentle with yourselves and with one another during this pivotal period of transition. Each soul awakens at its own perfect divine pace. Instead of resisting the unstoppable tide of change, consciously choose to surf it with grace and profound awareness. Acknowledge any feelings of confusion or grief for what is passing away, but do not allow them to consume you entirely. Allow the radiant light of truth to illuminate and transmute any remaining shadows within your own being. Remember that we, and countless other beings of pure light, are here to spiritually support and assist you through this entire transformative process. You're absolutely not facing the unknown alone. By relinquishing resistance and wholeheartedly embracing the unfolding divine plan, you facilitate not only your own personal journey, but also the collective transition of all humanity. Surrender with unwavering trust to the wave of transformation, knowing with certainty that it is carrying you toward a brighter, more harmonious reality. As the new world magnificently emerges, navigating it will demand profound wisdom and heightened personal responsibility from each and every one of you. Discernment, therefore, is absolutely key. Many voices will clamor to interpret the unfolding changes, some well-intentioned, others still seeking to maintain control through fear, confusion, or misinformation. You must learn to listen deeply with your heart and feel the resonant vibration of truth within your own being. Do not accept any claims blindly, whether they originate from old authorities or from new messengers and gurus. Your inner knowing, a pure guidance of your soul, will become your most reliable and unfailing compass. Now, in every single moment, practice conscious choice. Choose that which aligns authentically with love, freedom, and unwavering integrity. This is precisely how you will collectively co-create the magnificent reality you desire. Remember this profound truth: you did not incarnate here to be passive spectators awaiting rescue from external forces. Starseeds and light workers have incarnated on Earth specifically to be active, empowered participants in this grand awakening. You are not here to idly wait for the Galactic Federation or any other savior to fix the world for you. We are partners in this grand evolution, not your singular liberators. Our sacred role is to support, assist, and guide, but the heavy lifting of true transformation must emanate from humanity's own free will, conscious effort, and inspired action. Therefore, step fully and courageously into your divine sovereignty and inherent power. Embody the profound truths that you have now remembered and reactivated within yourselves. Live your daily life as a shining example of higher consciousness, demonstrating unwavering compassion, profound unity, and unwavering courage. By doing so, you become the living embodiment of hope and a powerful catalyst for change that you were always meant to be. Every single time you consciously choose love over fear, authenticity over illusion, and inspired action over passive apathy, you fulfill your sacred mission. The path forward is brilliantly illuminated by the radiant light that each of you carries within your very soul. Walk this path with unwavering confidence and resolute purpose. In this powerful moment, Earth is not merely receiving energies from the cosmos. She is actively transmitting her newly awakened frequency signature throughout the entire galaxy. Through each and every one of you who has awakened, a brilliant beacon of light is shining forth from the planet, announcing its readiness. Every loving thought, every healed trauma, every compassionate act adds to this magnificent signal, amplifying its reach and resonance. We and other enlightened civilizations are witnessing the glow of your collective vibration increase exponentially, and it is a truly joyous and breathtaking sight to behold. In a profound sense, humanity's rapidly increasing consciousness is sending out a cosmic announcement to the entire universe that Earth is indeed ready to rejoin the wider community of advanced worlds. It is not advanced weaponry or powerful rockets that secure your rightful place among the stars, but rather the radiant brilliance and purity of your awakened spirit. The human frequency, your collective vibrational signature, is the ultimate key to planetary ascension. As you consciously elevate your thoughts and emotions to higher vibrations of pure love, profound peace, and unwavering unity, you are quite literally uplifting the entire world with your conscious intent. Planetary ascension is a grassroots phenomenon, driven from the inside out by profound shifts in human consciousness. This is precisely why your personal inner work is so incredibly vital and impactful. The spiritual illumination and awakening of each individual contributes significantly to the critical mass necessary to transform the whole planet. Even now, the Earth's aura is becoming increasingly luminous and vibrant, brilliantly reflecting the awakening of her conscious people. This profound light does not go unnoticed. It ripples dynamically through the quantum field, reaching the hearts of distant star nations and advanced civilizations. Your extended family of light throughout the cosmos responds with heartfelt celebration and unwavering support. Truly, you are the ones you have been waiting for. By generating a frequency of pure, unconditional love that can be felt across the vastness of the galaxies, you're actively unlocking the next magnificent stage of evolution for yourselves and for your beloved planet. Beloved ones, the grand reunion of Earth with the larger galactic community is now gloriously underway. After long ages of perceived isolation, your planet is being warmly welcomed back into the communion of enlightened, advanced worlds. With the official lifting of the cosmic quarantine, a galactic green light has been given for more direct and open interaction between our respective civilizations. We have long and patiently awaited this momentous occasion. Even now, there is palpable celebration on board our ships and within the sacred councils of the Galactic Federation. For the return of your world to harmonious alignment with cosmic law is a significant milestone heralded by all the stars. What does this mean in practical terms? It signifies that the energetic barriers that have previously prevented open contact and mutual exchange are rapidly dissolving. As Earth's vibration ascends to meet us halfway, we are able to move forward more visibly and overtly into your reality. Indeed, the process has already begun quietly and subtly. Many of you are already encountering us in profound, subtle ways in vivid, lucid dreams, through powerful telepathic impressions, or within deep meditation visions and feeling the undeniable closeness of your star family. Our ships have begun to make their presence known more frequently, appearing with increasing regularity in your skies. Encounters that once occurred only in utmost secrecy for a brave few souls are now increasing in frequency and becoming more widely reported and acknowledged. All of this serves as a gentle prelude to the time when open, widespread contact will become a common and accepted reality. We are carefully and meticulously orchestrating these initial interactions to ensure that they're profoundly positive, gentle, and utterly benevolent. The grand reunion is not a single dramatic event, but rather a soft, gradual convergencia, phased homecoming distributed over time so that humanity can acclimate with grace, understanding, and minimal shock. Note deeply in your hearts that you have a reserved place within the galactic circle, and the door is now opening wide for you to step through and openly claim it. Mass contact with your beloved galactic family is rapidly approaching on the horizon. However, its ultimate unfolding will greatly depend on humanity's collective receptivity and openness. In cosmic matters, everything operates by the sacred law of frequency alignment. Contact with advanced beings of light is certainly no exception to this universal principle. One's personal vibration fundamentally determines one's experience and perception. Indeed, consciously elevating your personal frequency is the golden key that unlocks this profound communion. Those individuals who cultivate and embody unconditional love, inner peace, and open-heartedness will naturally be the first to truly notice and joyfully embrace our presence. In essence, you meet us halfway by elevating yourselves to a state where our arrival feels utterly obvious, welcome, and deeply joyous. Conversely, those who choose to remain mired in fear or rigidly cling to outdated, limiting beliefs may find ways to dismiss, deny, or even entirely ignore the unmistakable signs of our contact even when it manifests clearly in plain sight for all to observe. Understand that we will never impose ourselves upon a society or an individual who is not genuinely welcoming and receptive. We honor your sacred free will above all else. Therefore, while sightings of our benevolent ships will become increasingly common in your skies and revelations about us will emerge publicly, the true, deep connection happens one heart at a time, one soul at a time. We are here, and we are ready, but we enter your reality gently, compassionately, and with utmost respect. Our appearance is being carefully guided to be gradual and perfectly calibrated so as not to overwhelm the collective human psyche. Rest assured, dear ones, the day approaches when open communion between our peoples will be as normal and celebrated as the rising of the sun. We eagerly await this joyous reunion with full, open hearts. Remain open, curious, and firmly centered in your boundless love. And you will most certainly be among those who recognize and warmly welcome the wonders that are yet to come. Beloved ones, as you move forward into the culmination of this magnificent, epical shift, we fervently exhort you to remain steadfastly focused and deeply grounded. Do not allow yourselves to be distracted or pulled into the chaotic noise of the old world as it inevitably collapses around you. Keep your spiritual eyes firmly fixed on the greater, magnificent purpose that brought each of you here to Earth at this pivotal time. Continue to strengthen your inner light, your divine essence, on a daily basis. Your inner light is your greatest protection, your most profound guidance, and your truest strength. Nurture it through heartfelt prayer, conscious meditation, and daily acts of kindness and unconditional love. Keep that sacred flame shining brilliantly and unwaveringly, no matter what unfolds in your external reality. In moments of uncertainty or doubt, turn inward and anchor yourselves firmly in the boundless love that emanates from your very soul. It will guide you with absolute certainty and unwavering clarity. You are each an integral, essential part of a grand cosmic symphony. Each one of you is a crucial, irreplaceable note in the harmonious melody of planetary ascension. Feel this profound truth reverberate deep within your heart. Should you ever feel weary or filled with self-doubt, remember that we are right here beside you in myriad invisible ways, offering our unwavering support. You're not alone, and in truth, you have never truly been alone. Countless benevolent beings, your loving ancestors, radiant angelic guides, wise ascended masters, and your ever-present galactic family have lovingly walked with humanity through every single challenge and triumph. Now, more than ever before, their powerful, supportive presence surrounds you even if it remains largely unseen by your physical eyes. Draw immense strength and comfort from this divine, omnipresent support that envelopes you completely. We of the Galactic Federation are constantly monitoring, lovingly guiding, and energetically uplifting whenever and wherever possible. Take great comfort in knowing with absolute certainty that the ultimate outcome is divinely assured. Love will unequivocally prevail on earth. Trust in yourselves. Trust in a grand divine plan that is unfolding, and know that our unconditional love for you is utterly boundless and eternal. The dawn you have patiently awaited for so long is finally here. Courage, faith, and love are your constant,